Hey guys, it is me, the First Vision, and yeah, I'm gonna make this different type of video of today. So you guys did remember one of the live streams that I did a Tashai commentary video. Yeah, that honestly kind of sucked for me. So I'm going to put some real commentary on myself. So I'm going to be doing a commentary based on the entire first season of Just a Bit Object Show, aka Jabos, which it's honestly been a really little passion project for me for like a while. Like it has over 10 episodes and it's already been over a year since the first episode has released. And so yeah, before starting this video, I need to show you guys the original plans of Just a Bit Object Shows. As you guys can see on this original old presentation that I literally made, I was originally going to make Just a Bit Object Show, literally an original object show with all of the failed viewers alongside the original season 1 contestants. And yeah, I was originally going to name the title that Panel has in his panel titled Jaros, or Just a Repetitive Object Show. It was an original project that I was supposed to make in 2023, but I literally just decided to just keep remaking it during the process of it. But I had to change the plans, which is why I just decided to make Jabos. So there were literally originally supposed to be 6 teams of no 5 teams of 6 alongside them, which these are all the teams that you guys are about to see. There were supposed to be different interactions of the characters, aka different personalities, but I just decided to restart all of the process just by just making a single object full clone. Yeah, this was originally the concept of Jabos itself. And during the process of making the original Jaros, I already had made backgrounds for the show, which yeah, they kind of look kind of old, and I think I like them. There are more backgrounds, and especially this local store that's found out of nowhere. But the inspiration for Jaros was supposed to be Best Object Show by the one user Banana David King, which I was addicted to that show during my time of making the show. So that was the original inspiration for Just a Bit for Jaros as well. The inside of the store, the original thumbnail that I was supposed to make, but it actually did not make it, and this is the finished version of the thumbnail. So that is everything I just had, and yeah, that's literally everything I just have with the entirety of Java as a whole. That the original version was scrapped, and I decided to replace it with just an objectful clone, which is titled Just the Beta Object Show. And not gonna lie, actually kind of did well. It's only 153 viewers on the other side. If you guys actually are able to promote this video, you guys can officially get Java to like, I don't know, 1,000 views. Not gonna lie, I'm not actually going to beg for anything not like that. That will be kind of stupid. So without further ado, we're gonna have to react to all the Jabos episodes from episode 1 to 10. So we're starting with episode 1, and hey guys, welcome to the Just a Bit Object Show, another show which yeah. During the first part of myself doing the line, which I said, welcome to the and yeah, that was really the first time that I'm attempted to say Just a Bit Object Show as a whole. It's because I literally had a little problem with my mouth. And since I'm kind of lazy to actually animate, I decided to just move the object around, which is why they don't even have limbs. They only have their original asset of them. But Jaros was originally supposed to have animation, but I decided to scrap that because I kind of want to make Jabos unique. Sorry about that. And despite this, looking back at it, it kind of looks very good. Not gonna lie. I mean, I kind of really like the movement of the asset. It kind of is very inspiring, and it's kind of unique. Not gonna lie. But why did I not make the assets of the characters? Another show which doesn't have animation. Well, I didn't actually plan to add limbs for the show because I kind of want to make it unique. Plus, I didn't actually make poses, neither limbs of the show, because I'm kind of lazy. Not gonna lie. Anyways, here's the contestants. And there they are, the original 6. They're here, and they're here to conquer the show. Does anybody? This original frame
You know where
will
we
be a
are?
reference to
No, I
the
don't know
first
where we
season
are.
of Object Unicode by Super Society, because when Avanel's questioning
Oh, I don't know where.
some of the people, that line will be a literal reference to Object Unicode, just compare the difference. I really just found the video, so that this part right here is literally a reference to this when 12 Junior actually says this.
Does anyone like know this guy?
And it cuts to the intro, but I just don't want to do that. It kind of just feels off. So
Does
I
anybody know
made
where we are?
Avanel
No, I don't
question
know
it
where
and
we are.
asked Barry answering, which almost kind of looks like a reference to it. Cutting right into the intro right after answering a question is kind of literally perfect. So I kind of like it. Also, another thing is just that I decided to just give it like the Vu treatment by using Endless Dreams as the music of the show. And yeah, back then I literally just used Bandicam for the recorder. Yeah, it's kind of I can understand the watermark anyway. But I just literally had a very good job at making the intro, which because the slide is honestly kind of cool. It's unique. People literally cannot just skip to the last part when it shows the host and the official logo of the show. It kind of looks beta anyway. Get it? Get it? Just a beta of the show. Get it? Okay.
Your first challenge.
The
is to
first
delete
challenge was
yourself.
literally just
The
to
last 5
delete
people to do-
themselves. So yeah, that kind of looks kind of very insane.
This will be up for elimination.
Oh, and another thing is that this is literally just the same challenge
Can you
as
kill me?
Aldrich Unicode
Please,
Season 1,
please,
Episode 1.
Please.
But this is different.
Ad panel. Can you
By
kill me?
asking someone to just kill them, I actually meant to delete them.
No.
So,
Well, can you kill me instead?
but deleting means killing in this
Okay.
saga, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck am I saying? The voting screen was literally just like, I would have had enough time to add a little bit more polishing, like a gradient, but I was kind of lazy, so I did not actually have enough time. Moving on to the episode 2, there's the elimination, and
you guys.
there's the
We
top
only got
5
4
of them.
votes.
I literally did not actually add battery onto the side of Squiggly bracket compared to episode 3. I don't know. I just planned that after I made episode 2.
Total. You.
And during the time of reading the votes, I was literally trying to memorize what the votes look like in a straw poll.
Bad
I used to use straw poll, by the way, in the show, so I kind of
panel
started that.
save. Costume looks another save. Green.
This was actually the first ever elimination where ad panel did not actually get into the bottom 2. But that's kind of literally just a small arc that lasted during the season.
I mean, Dreamberry safe and Molly Clay. I'm sorry, but you're
This is the best scream.
What? I can't.
Just look at this part. It's honestly like the best part I literally watched in episode 2. Like Molly and Clay screaming muffled. That's honestly me trying to avoid any noise to my parents because that will call me attention. So
Eliminated early.
I made a muffled scream and that was the best scream I literally ever made.
All right, for your next challenge,
And
you guys will have to
that was
break
the
the
next
fourth
challenge
wall.
we literally called to break the fourth wall. So that is the main inspiration of the title Wall Break, which literally is the episode title. So
It kind of feels like another world.
I was also trying to make another expression of the character, Green Ball, which I was originally going to try my best to make another unique voice of the character, which I kind of failed at doing that. Not gonna lie.
Well, I know what the fourth wall is. Hey, Dreamberry, wanna do something?
It was also really
Hell
hard to
no,
come
bro,
up
I'm
with a
gonna
script
do
in my
it.
brain. Not
I'm
gonna
do
lie.
something instead.
This part was really stupid, not gonna lie. Alright. This is where the episode just starts getting its peak. Who are these people? Which our creator Scrap was literally a reference to I don't know why I didn't actually found evidence, but this title was literally the main inspiration of literally many Objectful clone titles, which they have the longest title for a debut, which who are those people? Which our creator Scrap was literally an inspiration for that. So, and based on creator Scrapped, that will be explained. I don't know why I literally had failure of editing the episode, which is why it literally starts with a black
Alright,
screen.
since you four already have lost the last challenge, you guys are now off for elimination. But why is content book so now next to you?
Just in case people do not remember what happened last episode, I think guys literally skipped that. Okay. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the keyboard sound effect. That was my old computer, but it kind of got broken. But at least I was able to recover the file, so.
Alright, now that's over with. Circle. And you guys have to guess what caused the final results.
Okay.
And Dreamberry,
This was
you win
literally
the
like
challenge,
my
dude. You guys,
first
you
ever
win
original
immunity.
challenge
Oh man,
thing. I
no one
think,
of us
I
is gonna
think,
be
I don't
living
know.
soon.
It's kind of really hard
Well,
to
at
judge.
least we will lodge you for place. Dude, are you guys dumb? I think I know where this is going so far.
Adpanel really has a bit of influence on YouTube content, so he watches Objectful Clones just because he has an obvious answer.
I mean, I watched some.
he
Object
knows that a
Clones and I
debut
think
is
I know where this
happening,
going.
so
Of
yeah, he
course
can do
you're
that little bit of
right,
spoilers.
dude. It's because we're having a. Oh wait, give me a second.
I kind of literally forgot to put a text right before inserting it,
Is that today we're having a
and
debut.
I tried to make a pretty cool style for the debut
But
sign.
there aren't
like
any
any
recommended
Objectful
characters
Clone would
recommended
do.
by the voters. Where
I wasn't actually planning on putting
the
recommended
voters gonna be
characters into
voting
the show
on?
because the show wasn't enough
Well,
popular
I'll
to
explain.
add any recommended
first we
characters.
created
So you'll see what happens in the
28
future.
other characters.
I actually miscounted all the rejects, which there are actually only 25 of them. I scrapped 3 of the characters, which 2 of them I made it and 1 of them did not. Which the 2 characters I literally also scrapped were literally supposed to be Wildberry, aka Canterbury, from the Battle for Pincode series, and Fire Tag, which was originally from a BFI Fusion video, which I just watched as a child. I don't know why I decided to add a character, but it's kind of the best choice. And the third one is actually a guy named Shapeshifter, which is based off a Morphin Object on Object Global, which was in 2024. No, actually 2023. I was originally going to make Shapeshifter an official character, but I actually decided to scrap him because I don't even know what personality just gave him.
I think he scrapped them, but he will at least give them another chance to just let. Cool. All right. Anyways, cue the screen.
And
where
this
you
is
guys can
really the
display
part
the
where
debuts.
So, during the time, there was no one home, so I can actually scream
never
whenever
care.
I want.
Oh my God!
Which is why
Who
you guys
cares?
Hear
I'm basically just
the
a
screaming
landscape.
sound
What do you
effects.
think is gonna be wrong with
The
me?
debut
Hi guys,
auditions.
I'm
which-
Soapy. I'm so
It's
excited
kind of really
to
hard
pee.
to actually do voice impression for the debut
hello?
auditions because honestly, looking back at them,
You may
like,
think
I think
me
they
on
kinda
someone
are
who's
mid,
literally
not
out of
gonna lie.
Jameson. But for me,
And yeah, they honestly kind of suck.
okay, that's the worst. Not quite edible. You should vote for me. I might be a show.
What is it saying is that I literally had to try my best to make a grassy
Okay.
voice impression on the scratch idea of Grassy. And not gonna lie, I was actually gonna make him a character because I kind of really find it interesting if I can actually put the scratch version of Grassy from IDFB as an official character.
That's the worst line I ever made in my life.
So that's
you
what I
should
did.
vote for me because that's a-okay if you can just choose someone else. Wouldn't you say? I don't have anything else.
I don't know what was wrong with me because I kind of really am stupid at voicing auditions for the characters.
Vote for me. Also, look what I can do.
This is honestly one of my favorite auditions
I
for voicing
I'm out of ammo.
He-
I'm out of it.
He screams because he just ran out of ammo after just 1 shot. Honestly, kind of like the best thing so far.
You guys may vote for me.
Oh yeah,
Also,
yeah. Yulai actually switched personalities and gender. He switched from a male to a female after season 1, and he switched his personality, which was originally gonna make him look like the super fun time Five for Fingers personality, which by saying him as a
Traveler.
time traveler would honestly be very plagiarizing. But after watching Teapot 20, I literally decided to switch his personality to just
What did you say?
a powerful
you guys may vote
being.
for me because
Which
I'm literally
you'll
just
see when
Dreamberry's
when any
little
episode
sister.
of Way Wars
Yeah,
happens.
that's what I am.
Oh yeah. Something that is very crazy about Yo-Yo Berry is the fact that she is Dreamberry's sister. She's
Little
part of a
sister.
berry
Yeah.
gang,
Yeah, that's what I
which
am.
is almost like
I'm
Green
not a-
Raspberry, and why Green Raspberry is considered as not a berry because he's a titled berry. It's because he actually kind of doesn't look like one of the type of berries that actually exist in the real world. Real world. And looking back at green raspberry, I honestly think he kind of suits him for not being a berry. He doesn't actually fit for the
Actually, a
alliance
part of the
anyway.
berry game, by the way. I might be something weird, but hey, I luckily have some colors.
Oh yeah, something I kind of really mistaked Color Wheel is that I literally think them as a male. Female, but I honestly just mistake him as a male. I don't know why, but I think I kind of get confused with the genders of the
You guys are
characters sometimes. Oh yeah, some facts about these characters that most of them literally had original assets for the show, but I failed to just add some of them. And this is one of the longest episodes, but yet a kind of boring episode. Not gonna lie,
I'm
but
so mad. When is in Jabbles episode 4 coming?
but the first scene was literally an inspiration for giving. This episode was literally just a reference to the first scene in Object Pineapple episode 4, made by Peapug, and it just literally is a reference to
Why is Subject
this
Pineapple
scene.
Four taking so long to come out?
And it was just only Object for title just complaining about why the episode isn't coming out, which is what I did with this episode.
I'm so mad. When is in Jabbles episode 4 coming out?
But I really decided it during the time of making the episode. The show has been on a hiatus for the past 2
Hey
weeks.
guys, I'm back. I'm back from the hiatus.
And yeah, I
is-
wasn't saying this was the second episode where literally no one has been home, so I can actually scream whatever I want. And yeah, this is another reference. By the way. Here, let me give it a sec. Okay, back to what I was saying. Like the reference to this part was literally just this episode of Object Unicode season 1, which was either the 4th or 5th episode. I don't know. It's hard to just literally watch episodes in literally the chronological order, which I don't even know what number this episode is. But the reference of this episode was literally when Axar just tries to do the creepiest thing by telling that it's time for the debut before the elimination.
Before we get onto the elimination,
yeah,
we
this is the
need
part.
to do the debut because I really want to know who's gonna join the game.
This was literally just the
We're going
same
to get to the challenge.
thing,
We need to
but I was
fucking
supposed
do
to
the
watch with
debut
Jokely.
because I fucking want to know.
And I don't know
what the
why
hell
there's
is
so
going
many
to join
swearing
the
in this
game.
episode, not gonna lie.
I want to do it.
Plus, my mic
So-
was really just, I was too close to the mic, so I kind of literally just failed my attempt to make
Oh,
this
let's just
episode,
make
not gonna
millimeters
lie.
of it. Alright, everyone.
Okay. This is literally just one of the boring parts of the episode when the debut actually just takes a long time.
Like an animated battle type show because I watched these shows before. No, you won't. Wait, what?
Subtle foreshadowing.
Crash out! Ah!
The Lego Brick Crash Out was literally made one of my friends laugh, not gonna lie. Okay, let me just search the parts. Oh yeah. This part right here, I don't know what's up with my Wi-Fi, not gonna lie. This part right here was really just like, what crazy.
Okay, that's it,
like,
even.
literally just trying to try my best. My second attempt at making the grassy voice for Scott idea to be grassy, but the no was literally one of the best things I've seen in
Worst
the
line ever
episode.
made.
It was the only best thing I just made in the episode.
Okay, Voidy, despite being the black hole ripoff, you
This
did
is
not
literally
join.
one of the loudest parts I've ever made in the show, so you people did not actually just turn on the volume before just eliminating Voidy, so if you actually did, you're a good job, but if you didn't, you think you're cooked. You're deep fried. You're fucking fried.
So now we're officially down
Um,
to the final
I was
7.
actually counting
But at
on who was earlier than the last remaining debuters, but I was attempting to count how many people are left, so it was kind of hard to do that. And during the time of trying to read the voting results, I actually just grabbed my phone, went to the link, seen the voting results, and tried to see who is
So now
actually
we're officially
the
down to the
most voted
final
contestants
7.
join the game.
But at least Sticky Toes won't make the final 5.
Dicky Toes. Dicky Toes. I don't know why, but that's actually just one of the stupidest little pronunciations for sticky toast.
Final 6 because she only got 0 votes as well. I mean 1 vote. 1 vote. Oh,
Yeah,
come
I actually
on.
miscounted the vote
Congratulations on making the final 6. Sophie, OK Cola, going to debut into
I
Just
was
to Be the
also
Object Show.
going to
So let's
adjust
see
the precisions
who
of the
the
characters,
fuck
which is honestly
will
just really
actually
hard as I
be
just try to progress the
debuting
script in
into
my brain.
Doubles. And so is OK Cola. Oh, okay. Decagon. I'm on Decagon!
Oh yeah. Fun fact about Decagon. During Jabo season 1, she was literally the Nonagon ripoff from Object Fool, which it was literally just a little personality reference to it. But during the process of the season, she
You got 2 votes
stopped
as well.
being
You don't
the
debut.
Nonagon
I
clone.
appreciate the words from a person.
It was literally just trying to. She was literally trying to be a god, but that's literally just plagiarizing. So I just decided to just revamp her personality.
So now we're down to the final 3. Officially going to join. Get to say, you did not join. You receiving 2 votes.
Oh yeah, this part was literally the start of a small Soapy arc, which she has PTSD of trying to not join a game. So she has a little bit of PTSD after episode 4, so she doesn't really want anyone to just mention that she is the second most voted contestant to join.
And Topaz receiving 4 votes. Welcome to the show.
Oh yeah. This episode is literally just with Topaz added into the game, there was literally just a start of a new alliance that was formed in the next episode.
This is gotta be easy. Oh hell no! I'm not gonna let you win a second time in a row. Why? Because you're fucking annoying.
I don't know why I was literally this scene was really pointless. Not gonna lie. Dreamberry was really a competitive person,
then,
but I don't know
well,
what to do with
can
this competitive person.
Okay, I ran out of ideas.
It's kind of stupid. And as you guys can see, I literally just ran out of ideas to just what to Ryan Dreamberry's personality. And I also made a debut win. That's really what I did.
Congratulations,
It's
Topaz!
original.
You won it.
Oh yeah. Alright, now let's move on.
Hello,
to
everyone.
Welcome everyone back to another episode of Just to Be the Object Show. Roll credits.
Now, right now, Fursby doesn't actually want to do any voice acting right now because he's currently sick. So expect his voice to just stop.
I was seriously just sick. I literally got a little bit of a sore throat, which I was a bit sniffing, and a little bit of mucus. I don't know what the fuck. It's so disgusting.
You're safe with 0 votes. Dreamberry safe with 0 votes, and Ad Panel is safe with 1 vote.
This is the first time that App Panel has gotten in the bottom 2, or maybe not. It probably is the second time. What is insane is that I literally just ran out of to say taking the place to a different location. I just really don't want to do that really early in the game.
Sorry about that. Anyways,
Ew, the burp.
you 4 are officially the final 4 of Jabos, which means you guys are officially going to be competing for which of you guys is officially going to win the prize. So let's officially move on with the next challenge. So for the next challenge, it will be very simple to be actually. Your next challenge is to not get
I literally just could not pronounce the word stabbed. So I just had to improvise by saying touched.
to get poked by a triangle will be
It's what just simultaneously.
Battery just did in episode 1. Oh, that might be a good idea. Hey,
Oh yeah.
hey,
Topaz's
Battery,
idea was
can I
literally the
delete you
start of
again?
the
I
alliance
just
with
want to
Apple
apologize
and
for
Larry.
what happened ever since
Fun
then.
fact about these three, they're all dating each other. Because if you guys actually did not see my community post, as you guys can see in this community post, you guys can during the Pride month, I was literally able to just notice that Apple is actually gay for Battery because they're both dating, and Battery is bi for Topaz. So he dates Topaz and App Panel, so
Yeah, but you
that one
actually
literally
helped
just
me
turned
in
out to
episode
be a
1
relationship.
not to say sorry. Oh, right.
which
I'm
is
kinda
very
dumb, actually.
it's very good because it makes sense.
Okay. Wait, but what about me? Sorry, Dreamberry, but we're not actually gonna let a competitive person win for once. Wait, what?
Logic. I was
Okay,
really just planning
I'm
to eliminate
deleting you
Dreamberry in
guys
this
in
episode.
3.
This
So,
this is
come back
another
tomorrow.
reference, which is this the Spring Breakly official by the creator, which I don't want to know of because he's just, you know what I mean. Contra.
So, how are you guys feeling about the final 3? Well, honestly, pretty good. I mean, I can't believe that Jamos is almost coming to
The
an
first
end.
ever alliance.
That's the first time
interaction.
ever that Frisbee is officially
It's
gonna
very
end
nice
this show.
because these three are dating, so I'd consider it as their first ever date.
Oh, yeah, but why not? Well, maybe in an alternate universe where we aren't the final 3 actually. By the way,
It honestly would make sense for a panel since if it was not necessarily an alternate universe where they are in the final 3, it will literally just be the same top 3
Topaz,
again.
you're
not
literally a
gonna lie.
debuter. I mean, I've seen other Objectful clones, and literally debuters always win. But this time, I'm not gonna let that happen.
What Adpanel is trying to say to Topaz is that they want the show to become unique as possible, and they really do
Really?
not want to break the
Well,
rules of
I
any
think you
Objectful
might be
clone,
right.
so they decided to do that.
Well, today is Rejoin Day. That's right, we're doing a rejoin. So, yeah,
And
the eliminated
Rejoin Day,
contestants will be actually
obviously,
having a chance
Rejoin
to
Day.
rejoin.
Yay,
But-
rejoin. There's actually the 4 original rejoin characters, and to become the last man standing, this was
Shut
the
up.
challenge for the debut.
Ah,
I was also
can
going to make
see.
Marlon Clay
I'm
have a little
blind.
bit more character and
Ah.
complex, but I don't really want to make
Oh my
him as
God,
an
how did you
antagonistic
do that?
person.
Well, it's a long
like
story.
Money
As
Wasn't
I
BBI.
am modeling
I
Clay.
actually planned
I'm
this
literally
before
just
BBI
like
existed,
Clay,
so
I can just stick
I
it
made
to
Marlon
people's
Clay have a little
faces.
bit more personality.
Easy as that.
And this is his first
Well,
ever interaction
I'm not
with
gonna let
Green
you
Ball.
to rejoin because they go
But is it the first time they interacted actually? You guys will find out.
Dreamberry will officially rejoin an object show for once. Ha ha ha.
What was I thinking about making this scene?
Previously eliminated contestants who got eliminated early. Who's gonna rejoin? I don't have no idea yet. I'm just a host.
There was literally just another reference to another object show, which the reference to the part where this part
Early.
right here
Who's gonna
was the
rejoin?
acting
I don't have
dramatic,
no idea yet. I'm
was
just
literally just a reference to BFDI Plush Mini Episode 2.
It's down to the big final 2.
Which
Who's
that
gonna
hosted
get out?
this.
I wanna know. I don't know who's gonna get out, and I wanna know who.
Literally just that.
Just a
It's
host.
just insane.
okay.
I really just referenced that part multiple times sometimes. I really like referencing this part because it kind of
Okay,
looks
so
very good.
who is gonna die for us? You know what? I'll do it for you. I mean, I was the first one eliminated, and actually deserve more potential in this season. So yeah, goodbye, Green Ball.
Marlon Clay
Okay,
actually
good luck
makes a
to you
good
too.
point for the first time.
And Marlon Clay rejoins the game. Surprising! Hooray!
Yeah, how does it kind of like this part?
Okay, you guys are now back to the final 4 of.
So it's now up to the dating trio versus the one rejoiner.
Davos. So let's move on with the next
I don't know
challenge.
why. No
Your
offense,
next
though.
challenge is that you guys will have to flip me. Flip. And if we get eliminated, then that means
Yeah,
that
the
they
challenge
then
was
that
literally
means
just
you
to
will
flip
win
themselves.
the show as a debuter.
It's almost like the
You
first
do
ever
realize that
episode.
debuters already got overused of winning Objectful clones, right? We're different Objectful clones, right? Oh, right, I forgot. You know what? I think I need to sacrifice my immunity to you, Battery. Really? But
Yeah, it makes
but
sense.
why?
Topaz, she
Well,
actually just decided
you
to
really just
sacrifice
did
her
like
immunity to
the best
Battery.
in this season, and I'm just wishing you luck.
Apple would also root for Battery at this point because, these two are friends. No, these two are dating. No, these two are literally allies of Battery. So,
I'm
makes
giving
sense.
my immunity to you.
Well, at least they gave each other one last kiss before Topaz's elimination.
Congratulations, Barry. You win. Okay then, I guess. So, alright, since Barry already just won the challenge, players can also vote to winning an object.
I was also planning to let immunity people vote in a contestant vote, which is the first ever contestant vote in Jabo's history. I don't know when am I gonna plan it again, so we'll
Right.
find out soon.
I mean, she had a good potential in the game, but why should we vote her? Wouldn't that be rude? I mean, she did sacrifice my immunity, but she literally understood that the debut function in objectful clones don't actually do the same anymore. I mean, Topaz is a debuter, so we should just vote her off.
These
Wouldn't it
two
be
actually
good,
make
right?
a good point.
I mean, we will be the first objectful clones to just like not have a debuter to win. But didn't Object Pineapple already do that? What the heck is Object Pineapple again?
This is an object pineapple. Just for context for the episode, oh yeah, there's the one. This is the
Dude.
episode where literally, let's see,
Have those.
Rainbow Brook actually just won the show, which was the first ever time a debut actually, and the original contestant actually won.
Winning
out of the
Rainbow
debuter,
Brick.
Out of the
Oh,
show
Yes!
Yeah, that was actually just happened before Jalbos actually
Hey,
had the
I heard
original
you
contestant to
discussing.
win.
I'm voting her too. Well,
And the vote happens, and
good luck,
and
guys.
that's Hope is
Win the show for
eliminated.
me.
It's honestly kind of a bit boring, to be honest, with this episode. But this episode actually is very cool. It has been literally just weeks. This was the episode before the computer incident.
Alright, good morning, guys. So, just quickly, Bracket. When exactly are we gonna begin the next challenge? Oh, my final 3. You guys are literally
Okay.
have reached this
This is
far in the
literally-
competition.
The top 3, but this is literally just a reference to Showvember's versus finale when Popcorn actually asked these two that they congratulate the finale.
Which means
and
you
reaching
guys
this
are
far.
officially going to have a chance to win the grand prize. So you know what? Yeah, of course. Let's just begin the next challenge. Cool. I'm excited to win.
There's the intro again.
The
so-
final 2.
I never actually had any ideas on what am I gonna do with this episode, so I decided to just make the challenge to simply catch the square. Yeah, it's
The other
really in
2
the
opt
center.
for elimination by choosing the voters' last elimination. And yeah, they will face up for your voting. Anyways, go! Oh, you asked for this modeling clay. You bring it on.
Look at that, Barry's boyfriend and Molly Clay fighting to the death. Meanwhile, his boyfriend just wins his immunity.
Oh,
I will literally just be very weird since Barry literally just stole his boyfriend's immunity to just advance to the final 2. And yeah, it was his time to go. I was also planning to make Admiral the last contestant eliminated for the game because like he has already been in the bottom 2 multiple times,
got
and I think it will
one
make
vote.
sense to
So that person
him to leave
eliminated
the
with
game.
a singular vote time. Well, I guess it's obvious on what is gonna come out to be. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Oh yeah, this episode right here, it was after the computer incident. So what do I mean by computer incident? Well, during the process of making Jabos episode 8, unfortunately my computer literally was dying, which I couldn't actually just like make the episodes anymore. But my grandmother actually brought my new laptop, which is this one, and I was at least able to gather my account back and make the episode, but I didn't actually have enough time to just access in PowerPoint, which is why I just decided to use this type of PowerPoint. It was less efforted episode, so this episode kind of literally
Oh.
sucked.
Well, I guess
To be
this is a
honest.
place.
Not because of
hello
the
then,
how
newcomer.
it looks
Welcome
like,
to the elimination void.
or not because
Well-
of how it is. It's just because I literally did not have the original software back.
Well, you don't
This was the first ever introduction to the elimination
have to
void,
introduce ourselves
or
like
the
that.
void
Yeah,
for the
whatever,
short name, in the title.
whatever. So
I want to make this episode
you get
based on
eliminated, right?
the eliminated
Yeah,
and failed debut contestants before ending the season,
Oh,
like any
hey there,
object clone would do.
I mean, it's been a long time, hasn't it?
It actually has been 2 episodes, Topaz.
The 5th place, or whatever the hell place was it, but you still lost. Ha 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 ha.
there was literally just the first ever interaction between Decagon and Ballcap. Decagon still hates Ballcap to this day because of how annoying he was
I
to
don't
him.
care.
To her,
Are you
to them.
serious, dude?
I was literally
Just
just
trying
trying to
Decagon, bro.
read
This
the
is
best
Brian
script.
Nonagon from
Gone
Animated
Animated
Battle.
Battle.
Are you serious? You know,
It was literally, it was actually Nonagon from Object Fool, not Animated Battle. Ballcap, you're literally
oh
stupid.
God,
was literally
dude, I
stupid
already
back
just
then.
did. Whatever. It looks like. Have you ever taught yourself that I'm literally a time travel? That's actually a lie. You literally cannot actually time travel. Well, really, I guess you could say I get.
I was originally gonna make a pun, but I failed at
Okay,
thinking
wow.
of it.
Yeah, you sure did. I saw. No. How's the redesign of
Oh, yeah.
of Icebox
Soapy,
doing? Oh,
yeah.
he's doing fine. He just needs a little bit of ice, and after that, he'll be done.
So, yeah. By the help of Color Wheel actually assisted Soapy on making Icebox's
In no
new
time.
design.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I didn't actually come up with a personality on Color Wheel because how lazy I am to come up with personalities of the characters, but I at least made Color Wheel the most creative person by making new designs for the characters. So considered it as the artist.
By the
of
way,
the
have
show.
I ever told you the time that we could just be released?
I mean
anytime
him,
soon?
him.
I think it would be the
him.
perfect time to us to get released.
I'm
for
just
an
always
elimination chamber.
misspelling Color Wheels
I don't know if
as
that
a
would be
him,
true, but I guess we'll have
as
to
a
wait.
her, other than a he.
I mean, sick.
The Berry Gang reunited. Well, except Green Raspberry because he feels like he's not a part of it.
Life is honestly worth that whole things
And Podiumi, the emo dude,
to me.
who was literally
My
just
life
like
already just bored.
the
Oh, don't need to
goddamn
say that.
the
Hey, always
best
on your
character.
side. Really? Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah,
Ever
this is
since
the
that
first ever time that I
costume
literally
girl
just wanted
done,
to give
and
real life version
bringing
an
those two
interaction.
in the clip.
And before Lego Brick was silly, he used to be like a bit shy, but now he's actually the most silliest contestant in the whole series
That
so
green ball
far.
person. Where do
I
you
don't
guys-
know
where
how
did you
that
think
happened, but I think it was a
that
transition
they
to the
went
after
earlier?
the finale.
I don't know. Maybe they were on a quest earlier. That might be weird. Oh, might be weird. Also.
Yeah, these two were actually talking about the
So
foreshadowing for
what you're
episode
saying is
9.
that when you got eliminated, you decided to just go explore the place, and then encountered a play button, which
What
literally
play button? I wonder
just
what it does.
almost
This is subtle foreshadowing for something which
hurting
I'm
you.
not gonna spoil
yeah,
about.
That experience was terrifying. I don't really want to talk about that anymore. Maybe tomorrow. We're going to do the house
And
waiting.
Woody was literally just
Yeah,
like
someone is
being voiced
coming for
by
us?
the,
Oh, well, what is up there,
breathing
guy?
type of blowing wind. Yeah. Woody's voice is actually just blowing wind from my mouth. Like, it was just an exhale, like. And yeah,
Wow,
that
for
was
free.
really that.
Wait,
and
doesn't
look at
that
that, they're
matter
free.
finale was gonna start?
Flying away to transition to the voting screen is actually perfect. And this is the first time I literally just used the gradient for the voting screen. Yeah, it's actually very polished. It looks so goddamn good. Then there's episode 9, which literally is the backstory episode. Which this
Oh,
is really the
so
first
this
ever
is the elimination.
appearance to the play button. I don't know how that happened, but there was literally just a stupid concept about the play
Nothing
button
happened
thingy.
anyway.
It's just that it disappears. So I
where did
think
he
it just
go?
teleported to another zone, like the same place, which is the void, but it just teleported back. I think when someone presses the play button, that will literally bring attention to the mastermind behind the play button, which, as you guys saw in John Bo's episode 11.5, there was a shadow which literally is the mastermind behind the play button. He was trying, no, they were trying to not get caught, which is why they wanted to run away from the cast, which is why this play button has the teleporting abilities.
Go. What just happened?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the play
And in the
button
finale, they
disappeared.
literally just decided to, decided to just
We
do
might
that.
find out soon.
this was the day when Custom Book Center was eliminated.
Oh.
And they
Whatever.
come up with a
Anyways,
name
What is this place anyway?
of the
Well,
void.
this place doesn't actually have a name, but we can actually just call it the Elimination Void to avoid confusion. Oh, never realized that. But whatever. If this place is called the Elimination Void, maybe we can just greet other people here. Does that sound good? Yeah, but it's gonna take a lot of.
Well, greeting people actually didn't take a while, so I think what had actually really happened, if I can imagine correctly, I think after this episode, after what happened in this part, when the debut ended with all the failed debuters gathered, they actually decided to just hang out with their lives. With Molly Clay, Custom Book, Sona, and Green Ball in charge of the Void, as they were the first people who literally encountered it. So consider them as founders.
Effort to do that.
And it's finale day.
Are you
Finale
excited for
day.
the grand finale
Yay.
to start?
It's grand finale to the end. This introduction was literally just like very bad. I don't know. I don't know. I think this part was literally just a little interaction
And
for the
welcome to
finale.
official grand
And
finale
that
of
is
Just
the
a Beta
introduction
Object
to the
Show. So,
finale of Just a Beta Object Show, which is the official grand finale.
with that out of the
So
way, it's time to officially begin
I want to
the
make this
grand
finale a bit interesting. Oh yeah, and there's something I literally want to tell you guys about the finale. For the original concept of Jawbo's finale, which was episode 10, there were originally going to be I was originally going to be repeating the BFDI 25 finale cycle, where just one dies permanently and just other people will survive after a finale. I just decided to scrap that, which these are all the survivors which they were going to stay for the season. And these 5, aka Yoyolai, Cashew, Lego Brick, and Real Life Razor, and Melted Ice Cream, were originally going to be permanently dead. But Lego Brick, Cashew, Yoyolite, and Real Life Razor decided to stay in the surviving group, which Melted Ice Cream is the only one who literally has been permanently dead when he was teleported in the play button and was deleted. But he wasn't actually permanently dead, so more like originally dead. No, dead completely. There might be a chance that Metal Ice Cream might come back, but we will figure it out soon. Now
Because now
that
two
the
of these
finale is about to
finalists,
start,
aka
which
Barry
Barry
and
and Molly
Molly
Clay
Clay.
have been battling, but Molly Clay hasn't battled enough. And now, boom. Oh yeah, one of these things I just realized that Topaz and Dreamberry weren't actually there. I kind of forgot to add them, so I think I was kind of forgetting about them.
And would you look at that? That's
Inclu-
almost everybody.
But there was
But-
actually a scene like right here, which Icebox
literally
and
first.
Yo-Yo Life were both.
Of course we are.
They were being late
We're
for the
just
finale
the
until they encountered the
so-called-
play button, which you see what we're talking about.
All of it.
And
Molly Clay.
by
Well,
looking
it
back at
might
this
be,
episode, I think it
but
might
what
have
just
been the
happened?
start where the play button actually
But Yo-Yo
started
Light,
teleporting
Where'd you go?
the people away. But since Yo-Yo had powers, she luckily escaped.
Where you been? And where's your light? I don't know what happened to him. I think he just went as the play button. Oh no! Don't even tell me that just.
Oh yeah.
The
Anyways,
last two
now that
remaining.
the host
But
is
first we're
here,
gonna let the eliminated
they're
players
gonna
decide
let the
on their
eliminated
bet,
contestants
because
decide.
you know they've been eliminated.
Just like
before.
the finale
So
of
let's just
BDI.
do it in some in
because
their elimination
I kind of
order
want to
they
make this
currently
object for
are.
clone kind
Starting
of
off with
unique,
you,
so which is why I
Greenball.
just let the eliminated
Okay,
contestants
my
decide
vote is going
who's
for
their
Molly
victor.
Clay.
Oh yeah. And it just bring back Topaz and Dreamberry back. Did like the epic entrance. And
Over. You guys should.
and with that, Barry wins. Barry won the
Barry.
show.
Oh hey, I won.
With just a
See,
singular
I
vote.
told you, most competitive person should win. Man,
And
second.
I literally just did, as you guys can see in Jumbo's, I literally did. Squiggly did not actually plan for a prize for the show, so I think that was all of that for nothing. There might be a chance that the Squiggly may actually bring a prize to Battery when the finale of John Bows comes by, but we don't. We will officially find out when the finale actually comes out.
Back. That was the most traumatizing effect I'll ever witness in my life. Yeah.
It's a good thing that just got interrupted for a moment. Anyways, as I was
By the way,
saying,
what the
like
heck did that button
the play button actually just gave them something else,
actually
but
do?
it wasn't actually the play button. Literally just a second interruption. I had to make this commentary, and as I was saying, like the play button did not actually just bring the reassigns. It was actually just time that actually brought the reassigns itself,
Looks like our ass is
which is the play button actually just make the reassigns. It was actually just a transition to
update.
what happens next.
Well, that's actually feels like a very great journey.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait, aren't we missing someone? You mean
And yeah, they realized that Mel's ice cream was missing.
melted ice cream? Well, I think according to my time travel predictions, he must be deleted from existence. Oh.
They really think that he was deleted.
Well, then what do you
That was
actually
really
care
just
about Mel's ice cream?
foreshadowing
Yeah.
something that will happen in the future. I wonder what it will be.
Yeah, me three. I mean, I kind of
And this scene, like right at the end, was literally just a reference to the Object 4 finale.
like it.
Right when the end, when that happened.
Shut up.
And that's the entirety of Just a Bit Odd Show created by me. I was starting to use snippet tools during episode 8, so yeah, that's the whole thing. The rankings, especially the stuff that was literally almost like the Object full sequence of credits. And also the names of the failed debuters, because I kinda really want to do that as well. So yeah, that's all things. And yeah, as you guys can see, I was also planning to make another season, but it wasn't actually anime battle styled. I just wanted to get more preparing to get more contestants for the future season. So season 2 actually featured a new batch of characters. So, and that's just the end of Just a Bit Odd Show itself. So thank you guys for just watching this entire commentary setting, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye.